Hey guys, Kalila here, and welcome to another podcast. Oh my god, a podcast? I know. I have not done a podcast since before Sweden. Since before Sweden. Oh my gosh, the Sweden trip. That was in September, okay? The last thing I did that was podcast-y-ish was my yarn haul. And I considered it a podcast because it was just so long and it was just all about yarn and, the what are they called? The yarn shops that I went to and everything. But since then, I have not had a sit-down podcasty type. I think this will be podcast number 4 or 5? I'm not sure. But since then, I've been having a bunch of vlogs and stuff. So if you are not someone who keeps up with my vlogs, you're probably like, girl, where have you been? And I'll be like, I've been posting vlogs, you know? I think I said this in another video, but I want to do podcasts just once a month. So just catch up on everything that I've done for the month, what I'm working on, etc., etc. I have so many things to talk about, okay? A lot of things that I have already shown in my vlogs just because I document all my knits there, but not like, sit down like, hey, this is what I did, and then this is what I did, and this is what typical podcast format. And I have like 6 finished objects, 7 WIPS. I know, just saying that makes me disgusting, okay? But technically, it'll be 5 WIPS because 2 of them are just a literal years long type of WIP, okay? But that means I still have 5 WIPS, which is insane because I used to be the most monogamous knitter ever until I was like, I want to start doing other things at the same time. Anyway, I have my Knit Plans notebook, and I will be looking at this as I talk about the projects that I have, my finished projects specifically. This is going to span from September to February now, okay? Alright, so first thing, I don't have that. The Sophie scarf that I did was that light blue Sophie scarf that you guys saw in my vlogs. Oh my gosh, I'm going so out of order from what I usually do. Let's start with what I'm wearing. Okay, I am wearing this Monday sweater. And it is Kahila's, handmade by K, with K. Ooh, what's her new name? Hold on. Kahila, who used to be Crochet with K, is now handmade. Hold on. I gotta make sure I'm getting this correct. Handmade. Yes, handmade with K, which is Kahila's new channel's name. New name for her channel. Not a new channel, just a new name. And this is her Monday sweater that she made. She made a size medium. And it's an oversized type sweater. It has like 6 to 8 inches of positive ease. So, a lot. Made the medium because, hello, we want all of the ease, okay? And it is made with this yarn here. I will show you. It's gonna be in my acquisition section because I get all of Kahila's extra yarn that she doesn't use. But it's made with this yarn called Under the Mistletoe by Explore Knits and Fibers. This is what it looks like. And she paired it with like a navy blue mohair. I think it was by Drops. Was it by Drops or Knitting for Olive? One of those. Doesn't matter. But this is what it came out like. So beautiful, so nice. Fingering weight and mohair combination. But yeah, that's her Monday sweater. So now I'm gonna start with some WIPS. The first thing I'm going to talk about and show is my chunky dahlia. Oh my gosh. This project was made with Kahila and Alexandra in Sweden. We started in Sweden and we all finished ours. I will show a picture of us with it and also our finished look in it, because we already took pictures in it, obviously. It's been a while. But this was my first time ever doing a lace pattern. As you can see, it's lace. It is the Chunky Dahlia by Knit. And it was also my first time reading a chart, okay? I was so intimidated, but it was so easy. Alexandra taught us and it was great, okay? But yeah, so this is it. I made the size medium, and the yarn I used was Kus and Tin Silk Mohair together, and they're both by Sept-Jan. The needle that was used is a 7mm needle, so this flew off the needles. It is so nice, and it also is like a balloony sleeve-ish, like it has a sharp decrease into the cuff, and it just looks so great. Of course, I chose the color green. You'll see there's a theme with me in green, because my hair is red, and green is like the best color to go with blue. Oh, what? To go with red. I was about to say blue as well, but that was gonna be the next sentence. But green is like, hello? Green and red. Red hair, green clothes. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, so I have been obsessed with green. I was very much so obsessed with green, but this is one of the finished objects. The next one is green, and it is my Monday sweater, the first Monday sweater that I made. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Oh, it's so nice and drapey and oversized. I'm just like, oh my gosh. So this was made with Sorella's fingering weight yarn and Suri alpaca. Bro, look at how drapey this is. Like, hello? Stiff whip. Stiff whip. Oh gosh, if I can, I'm gonna put that meme here so you guys know what I'm talking about.
Stiff whip. For real, stiff whip. Oh, no way. Stiff whip.
But blocking this was a dream. Working with it was so annoying at first because I did not like how the Suri alpaca took over the fingering weight yarn. You know, here you can still see the fingering weight yarn, but also you can see the mohair. Well, I mean, obviously you can't see the mohair. Let me show a sleeve. Like, you can see, oh, hold on. You can see the halo of a mohair, but you can also still see the variegatedness of the original yarn, you know? It's balanced. Not this. This literally only looks like the Suri alpaca. And I was like, ew, I don't like that. I love the sweater. Obviously, the sweater is great. I made a size medium. This is what it looks like. It's basically the same as Kahila's own. Because Kahila's own comes here, and this one comes just below it. It is very big. But I was just annoyed with how the combination just like, I might as well have just made this with Suri alpaca because you cannot see the regular yarn, like, at all. I mean, you can see sometimes these dark spots. That's where the regular color is, but like, other than that, I love long sleeve ribbing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, other than that, I was just like, what? I was annoyed, but only with how the yarn was combining, but not with the yarn itself, because the yarn itself, I loved. I loved the Suri alpaca. Will I use it again? No. No, thank you. I love mohair. Mohair will be my second strand type. If I use Suri alpaca, it's not gonna be to replace mohair. It'll probably be to just use by itself with a project. I don't know if you can hear, but Thunder, our cat, is just crying. Let's see if he wants to come in here. Hi. He doesn't want to be over here. I'll show him anyway. Because you're crying so much, Thundy. So much. Okay. He's like, let me go. Do you want to leave? Come on. Come on. This is why I don't open a door for him, because he only wants to come in for a second and then leave later. And I'm just like, bro. Anyway, yeah, Suri alpaca is not something that I care to use, but I'm glad I experienced it. I'm glad I know how it turns out when it's combined with other things. And, you know, I think it's cool, but that's about it. So that's that project. I was so happy working on this. I can't wait to make another one. Oh, I'm so glad I said that, because I did make another one. That was my first Monday sweater. That one's for me. I made a second Monday sweater using just one strand of Drops Lima, which is a DK weight yarn, and I made it for my mom. I'm gonna show pictures. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, when I tell you, blocking is literally godsend, okay? Blocking is just magical. Magical, magical, magical. Because once you do a project, you know, it's a little stiff sometimes, but when you block it and it just relaxes, it's beautiful. So that's how I felt about this project, and I'm so happy, and it fits my mom so well, and she loves it. And I was like, when I saw her wearing it, I was like, oh my gosh, please take pictures for me, take pictures. So she took those pictures herself, and I was just like, yes. Okay, I'm getting so excited over it, because it's such a different experience when you do the same pattern with different yarn. So my first one was with Suri alpaca and fingering weight merino wool. That one that I did for my mom was with one strand of a wool alpaca blend DK weight yarn. No mohair, no Suri alpaca, nothing like that. And it's just so great. Oh my gosh. I love it. I love it so much. Anyway, so that one would be one of my finished projects as well. But so I had seven finished projects. Yeah, but I don't have that with me right now. My mom has it. So anyway, the next one is my caramel sweater, which ironically I had started last year, February. So it has been almost a year since I picked up this project. I used yarn that Alexandra got me. It is, hold on, Sunday by Sadness Gone with Tin Silk Mohair by Sadness Gone. And it is this nice, all of these are medium. So medium, medium. That's why petite knit. This is why petite knit. Another Monday sweater, of course, petite knit. But this is, look at how drapey this collar is. Ooh wee, ooh wee. So this is a very high collar. This isn't an oversized sweater. It's kind of true to size-ish. And it has 2x2 rib instead of the normal 1x1 that we're all used to, you know? And it is so nice. So this yarn, this was the first time I ever tried Sunday or anything by Sadness Gone, because I was just now getting into the foreign yarns, and Alexandra, when we were first getting to know each other, offered to send me this yarn. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I made the caramel sweater with it, and I finished it. When did I finish it? In October. I finished it in October. So I started in February, and then I put it on the side because I was like, I want to start knitting seasonally, which I'm going to do this year as well. I'm going to finish up the last 2 sweaters that I have, which you will see. Then I'm done with winter stuff. I'm going to start doing spring and summer knits. Anyway, that's another conversation. Another conversation for later. Anyway, I started this in February, and then I was like, okay, I want to start making spring stuff. So I didn't pick this back up until I went to Sweden in September, and then I didn't finish it until October. But this is such a very nice sweater. It's probably a little wrinkled because it's been stuffed in a basket with my other knits. And this collar is so, Bro, when I tell you, this collar part was the most annoying part because it was so long. I had to knit all of this, you know? You have to knit all of that. And I'm used to, you knit the collar a little bit, you know, like 4 inches maybe, who knows, you know, maybe fold it a little bit. No, this was just like, so long. This is about to end, so should I keep talking? Probably not. Maybe. Thought so. Yeah, so when I was doing this, I was just like, oh my god, this is taking forever. But it's so nice when you fold it over like this, you know, and it's just like, so nice, so nice. Do I have a picture of me in it? I think so. All of these, if I have pictures of me in it, I will show pictures. But this is it. And what was after that? Oh, so Kahila had made a, what's that sweater called? It's that chunky one by Petite Knit. I honestly forgot. Does it start with an M? Hold on, let me see. M. Let me just go to Kahila. Go to her Instagram. Oh, here it is. Marble sweater. Whew. Okay, I knew it started with an M. Her marble sweater. Actually, let me just show you the picture. Oh my gosh, her feed looks so nice. So she had this. She made a marble sweater and she used this chunky single ply wool that we got in Sweden, plus some fat mohair that we got in Denmark. Yes, Denmark. And she had some left over. And so I was like, let me just use the rest of her yarn, because she had like a hank and a little bit left over. And I was like, let me make a slip over. I know I'm not gonna have enough yarn to like do extra stuff like ribbing. But I was just like, let me use it anyway because I want to use this mohair. It was literally chunky mohair, and it was like Aran weight or whatever, and I only use lace weight mohair, so I was just like, oh my gosh. Anyway, I made the Boyfriend Slip Over by Tiffany, Typical Bliss, and you can definitely see that the dye lots are different. This was the leftover of the other one, and then this was the literal other skein. I had enough to do like 1 round or 2 rounds of ribbing on the bottom hem, just so it doesn't roll up, and also on the neckline, but not on the armholes. I have not worn this. I don't think I've even taken pictures in it because it was just a random project that I did just to use the yarn. And that's about it. I guess I should wear it, and of course, look, it's green. Green again. Hello? Another green project. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's very big because, of course, I was not using yarn that went with the pattern, and I don't gauge swatch or anything. I knew it was going to turn out like this. I just wanted to use the yarn. That was it. So this is literally 1 strand of fat mohair, and that's it. I haven't blocked it or anything. I don't think I will, because it's not going to be something that I wear, really. Maybe I'll wear it in, like, the house or something. I don't know. It's just a random project. So in November, so those are my October finished projects. In November, I didn't finish anything. Not a darn thing, let me tell ya. But in December, I started and finished a pair of socks. Okay, let me get this all nice and de-wrinkled. I've had them folded up into each other, so it's a little smushed looking, you know. I gotta make sure these look nice and presentable. I have not blocked these because I don't want to block out my socks until I know I'm gonna actually wear them. I think that sounds weird, but this is the sock. Hold on. Please get, there we go. the socks that I made. These are just plain vanilla socks with a slip stitch heel, and I used the Regia tweed yarn that Alexandra got me for my birthday when we were in Sweden, and I am so in love. I did not think I would be this in love with tweed yarn, but low key, high key, I think I want. Oh my gosh, my nails look so good. I got them done a few days ago for February, you know, Valentine's and all that. Anyway, yeah, so this is the yarn, and this is how it turned out. It looks so good. I love, 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 love the toe. But I got this done in, I started in October, but socks for me is a side project, and I don't really work on it often. It's like a, oh, I just finished a big project, let me just cast on these socks, let me work on this in between. So that's my pair, and this is my first time working on socks using non-superwash yarn. Oh my gosh, the difference in the feeling from superwash yarn, because usually I use superwash yarn with nylon. This was non-superwash with nylon, and it is so rough and tough. And not rough as in like scratchy, but the sturdiness that it has is insane compared to it. Like, it's not as drapey as superwash without blocking, but the sturdiness, oh, this will definitely last longer than any of my superwash socks for sure. And I want more. I loved that yarn. Oh my gosh, that yarn was so great. I used 2.25 millimeter needles for that sock, which I typically do for that sock anyway. Okay, the last project that I finished, which was in January, is I love this so much. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let me get this all nice. And I have been wearing this almost every day since I finished it. So, you know, it may be a little worn, but it's well worn, okay? Well worn, as it should be, okay? Hold on, fixing it. Okay, it is the Weekend Hat by Petite Knit. This is very, very bright, but oh, my camera's about to die. Anyway, the Weekend Hat by Petite Knit, the moment she dropped this pattern, I snatched it up. Because I was like, oh my gosh, I need a hat that I'm always going to want to wear. And I thought her Oslo hat would be that for me, but I don't really like the fit of it. I don't really like the fit of the Pearl Soho hat. And I was like, please let this be the one. This is the one. I have been wearing it almost every single day, like I said. And it is so nice. I'm holding it like this because it's very drapey. This is Drops Lima, and I just used leftover from a slipover that I did, the Stockholm slipover, I believe. And I only used 2.5 skeins of it, so I used 300. I count 3, so it was 327 yards total of DK weight yarn. Oh my god. Oh my god. And it is this long. But it has these double knitted lines where you fold the hat up to. You fold it twice and bam! Perfect. Hold on. Is this like this? Oh, okay. Bam! Perfect. It is so nice. I would put it on right now, but my hair is in a ponytail, so it's not gonna look right. I will try to find a picture. I have not taken finished project photos of this, but I'll try to find a picture of me wearing it, and it's just so great. I'm in love. I want to make so many, but I have too many WIPS right now, so I'm just like chilling until probably late summer, maybe. I don't know, it just depends. Maybe I'll keep it as a side project, but no, I'm gonna want to work on it too much, so sorry, that's just gonna have to be for the end of fall project. Yeah. Well, those are all of my finished projects. That took longer than I thought to talk about. I thought I'll just be like, wham bam, thank you ma'am, but no. Anyway, let's go to WIPS. I'm going to talk about the first two, which are long projects, which I have not worked on at all, and you've probably already seen it. So let me get that. This battery hasn't died yet? Oh my gosh. Let me get the battery out just to prepare, because it's gonna die. Just when? I don't know. Maybe soon. Are you gonna die yet, battery? You're blinking. Okay. No? Alright. Anyway, the first project that is a long project that I'm not going to be working on anytime soon is my blanket. I have not seen this in a while, and I had some, what do you call it? I had some drive to work on this, but now it's starting to get hot and I don't need to anymore. But anyway, this is the blanket. It's just a nice, plain, granny square blanket using some acrylic and wool blend yarn. And it looks like this. It's a gradient, and I like it because I don't have to change colors or anything, and it can still look like an interesting blanket, you know? But that will be something that I work on later on in a year. I'm not interested in working on a blanket at the moment, but I'm using it died. Anyway, I'm using a 6mm hook, and also it is size J. So if you're a letter girly, size J, but 6mm hook. Oh my gosh, I got the new Furls hook, the metal hook. Hold on. I have to show it. I have to show it because, like, oh my god, it's nice. Bro, I got the size 5mm because I'm like, you know, that's the size that I'll always use for crocheting, or letter H. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Just for the people who are not crocheters and don't know about Furls, Furls is a kind of luxury-ish crochet hook company, and they don't do metal. They do resin and wood. So the first time they launched their metal needle was last year. Metal hook was last year, and they were just like testing whatever, and then they came out with another launch this year, and I missed it last year. I was like, crap, but it's fine. I got it this year, and I was like, oh my gosh, it is so heavy and nice, and it just looks so good. Oh my goodness, look at that. Bruh, I just had to show it because I was just like, beautiful. All right, now for the next project that I will not be working on for a very long time. Okay, I say very long time. It's just like, there are so many things that I want to knit and have to knit before I even get to these as like a break project. Oh my gosh, maybe this could be something I bring to the concert. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, this next project is a Sophie shawl. And I started this a little bit ago. And this is how far I've gotten so far. I am using 1 strand of fingering weight yarn and, what size is this? And 4.5mm needles. The project or the pattern calls for DK weight and 5mm needles, but I'm using fingering weight and 4.5. Did I just say that? Yeah, 4.5mm needles. It is very like, it looks concentrated, but it's kind of sheer a little bit. Okay, not really, because of how variegated it is, but it is so nice and drapey already. Like, this will not have to be blocked. I'll do it anyway because I'm blocking a hole. And I plan to make this super huge, like extraordinarily large. I'm only following the pattern for the repeating, and that's about it, because I'm going to increase way past where it says to stop, and I'm going to use 2 skeins for the increases. So I'm currently on this skein. I am probably almost halfway done with this skein. And I'm going to, hold on, this needs to, okay. Let's just get this back on here. Okay, anyway, I'm going to alternate skeins, like not like as in alternating skeins, but I'm going to use this entire skein to do the increases and this entire skein to do the increases. Then I'm going to start decreasing with this yarn and continue decreasing with this yarn and end off with that. So this is what the shawl is going to look like. Bam! These two are complementary yarns and these two are complementary yarns, so I was just like, why not do a nice little, it's not a fade I don't think, but it's like, it's gonna be nice, you know? And these are all ACOTAR yarns. Oh, I am rereading ACOTAR right now. I'm listening to it, a graphic audio version, and the difference between a regular audio version and the graphic audio version. Okay, first of all, I have not listened to an audiobook that is fiction. Because, ew. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I just cannot think, I cannot imagine listening to all of that. I have to like read it, you know, I have to look at the words. No, like shade to people who literally have to listen to audiobooks. But for me, I feel like if I'm going to listen to a book, it's going to be a nonfiction book. But, okay, I say all of that. That was my opinion. Alright, scratch that opinion, okay? My sister discovered this audiobook and I was like, oh my gosh. So it's an audiobook, yes, people are reading it, but it's like a cast. Full cast is different from normal. So there's the normal audiobook of ACOTAR and then the graphic audiobook of ACOTAR, and it is full cast, full background music, background sounds, crunching of boots on the snow-esque, like everything, okay? Emotions galore, all right? Like if it said he breathed, you're gonna hear him breathe, okay? Like it is so good. It's like listening to a movie. Like, oh my gosh, it's so good. Graphicaudio.net, they have it, but I'm reading it on Scribd, the app Scribd. Oh, it's so good. And I discovered that in audiobooks, there's just like one person speaking and then like they deepen their voices for the male parts, and then like, I was just like, I don't want to listen to that. I'm sorry. I have been tainted by graphicaudio.net. And I'm sorry. But anyway, if you're an ACOTAR lover, get Scribd, S-C-R-I-B-D. It's an app. I'm pretty sure it's a subscription based, whatever. It's probably like $9 a month. Who knows? Whatever. Listen to it, okay? When I tell you, it makes me see ACOTAR in an entirely different way, as in like it actually feels like a movie. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. I don't know why I got, oh yeah, because this yarn, oh my god. This yarn sent me on a tangent. It's so good though. It's so good though. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that's the Sophie shawl by Petite Knit. I will not be working on it for a little bit because it's like a blanket. I have no need for it. It's literally a project just to have. Like when I go out, I'll knit on it. Okay, next project that I won't be working on at the moment, but it's going to be worked on in the next month or so, you know? Or a couple months. Let me say a couple months or so. So I started this Sophie scarf. Oh my gosh. So long ago last year. And this is the actual like scarf that I used like for my head type. And I am using this Knitting for Olive pure silk yarn in the color copper? Let me see. Yes, copper. In the color copper. And I only started this just so that I could match the dress that I'm knitting, which I'm going to show you right after this. So this is just a side project to prompt me into making Sophie scarves to match the knit outfits that I make. And yeah, so this won't take long to do at all, but that's to match. Let me show you. You guys have already seen this. My dress, which is actually the tank by, oh my gosh, what's it called? Hold on. I haven't spoken about this in a while, so it's like out of my brain at the moment. I did, no I didn't, never mind. Oh my gosh, I have to scroll so much. Oh, there we go. It is the Ripple Halter by Jessie May. So the Ripple Halter top, except I'm turning it into a dress. So I did everything that the pattern said for the Ripple Halter top, and then now I'm just knitting straight. I'm not doing any increases for my hips or anything. I'm not doing any decreases, nothing. Because it's ribbed, it's going to form over me anyway, and plus I want it to be a close fitted dress. So if you know the Ripple Halter top, or tank, I keep saying top, I think it's tank. The Ripple Halter tank looks like this. It's like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. Oh, 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 it keeps going. Yeah, so it literally stops like here. And then all of this is what is all the extra that I did. And I am literally halfway away from where I want to be for this. And I decided I'm going to make a slit for this dress. And this stops, let me see. It's going to stretch out. Hold on. So it looks weird, but it's going to stretch out like that. Currently it is, let me step on this chair right quick. Don't step on swivel chairs, guys. It's dangerous, okay? But I'm not listening, okay? So this is at my neck right now. And this is where this has stopped so far. So I'm going to make a slit. I'm going to start working flat. And I'm going to make a slit here. And the dress is going to go down to my ankle, or above my ankle. And the slit is going to be from here to all the way down there. Oh yeah, we're scandalous out here. Okay, it's going to be cute. I'm excited. But this is the next project that I'll be working on after I get through the rest of my WIPS. So I have 2 sweaters and a sock, which I'm gonna show you in a bit, that I want to work on before I get back to this dress. And I think I'm gonna work on the Sophie scarf because it's so small and so short. I will be able to finish that in literal a day, okay? And I'm halfway through it anyway. So I'm going to do the Sophie shawl before I go back to the dress, but also I'm gonna do these 3 projects that I'm gonna show you before I get back to the dress. So the first project is a sock. And this is the Everyday Sock by Petite Knit. Oh my gosh. This is my first time doing a German short row heel. Let me tell you, okay? Let me tell you the needle I'm using first of all. I'm using 2.5 millimeter needle, and it is the Addy needles with the Addy 10 inch, 10 inch? One of these inches where one of the needles is longer than the other, and it's actually pretty cool. The only downside is that the points are not sharp, and so it's so annoying trying to get when I did the German short row part, it was so annoying trying to get through the stitch because it was so tight against the needle. I couldn't lift it with this blunt end. Anyway, and that was also a birthday present from Alexandra. The yarn that I'm using is this beautiful, beautiful, one-of-a-kind Akatar yarn. And it's one of a kind because of the base. The base is 40% superwash merino, 40% kid mohair, and 20% nylon. So it is a mohair blend. Hello! And you can see the halo that comes off of it. Well, I don't know if you can see, but but there should be some sort of halo. It's so nice. It is very nice and soft. And I've only done this one sock. I'm almost to the toe. I'm on the foot. So I have, you know, a ways to go, but it's not going to take long because it's literally tiny circumference, tiny sock. And Alexandra recommended this to Kahila, and then Kahila recommended it to me. I'm like, this is gonna be the type of sock that I knit all the time. Yes, I'm sorry, vanilla socks, but like, this right here, yes. Yeah, I think yes, absolutely. But the vanilla sock, Kahila and I decided, we'll do the vanilla sock when we have sock sets, you know, where it's like you have the mini skein and then the right, so that we can really show off the colors and everything. But for just plain skeins that we have, we're just gonna do this one, which is so great. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. But yeah, this is one of the projects that I want to finish before I get to my dress. The next project I want to finish, I'm just gonna cut off, but the next project I want to finish before I get to my dress is the Cargill sweater. Oh my gosh, the Cargill sweater. I know, I have not spoken about the sweater in so long because I took a break from it. I needed to take a break from it because I was like, oh my gosh, I need a plain knit right now, okay? I love the knit now. Of course, at the beginning of the project, like the first beginning part, oh my gosh, frustrating, but after that, smooth sailing, easy, beautiful. This is what it looks like so far. This is my Cargill sweater. It looks so small and true to size. It's ribbed, so it's ribbed and has a dip stitch, so it's gonna stretch out nicely. But this is what it looks like so far. I have finished the body. It is a short sweater. I say short. Whoa, I look washed out. I say short, but only because I'm tall. It's not a short sweater. It's just like, you know, hit your waist sweater, which is short to me because usually I like my sweaters to almost cover my butt, basically. But let me tell you the yarn that I'm using. I'm using... separate this. This is Biscuit lamb's wool and cashmere blend yarn. Hold on. Do I have the... No, I don't. But yeah, this is a cashmere and lamb's wool blend. It is very much so rustic, but it is not rough. It is very soft because it is cashmere and lamb's wool, and lamb's wool is soft. And this combination is amazing. And you can see that it's a little heathered. It's so nice. And this is being paired with mohair. This mohair, which is dark cognac. Let me stuff this in here as well. Yeah, dark cognac knitting for olive mohair, and this combination made this. This is so cool. This is so nice. I just love combining similar colors, but like they're a little off, and then the color it makes is so amazing. But yeah, this is what I have so far. I just have the sleeves to do and the collar, and then I'll be done. But the dip stitch does take a lot of effort on the hands, and also you just have to remember which round you're on and everything. And I was just like, I just want a plain knit. Oh my gosh, I am the basic of knitters, okay? Plain stockinette, I'm eating it up. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. So doing this was enjoyable, but also a little stressful. So I took a break from it and did a bunch. I did a Monday sweater in between there. I did a hat, some socks. I did so many projects in between, but I will come back to this. I will come back to this. Yeah, right before I have to finish something else before this, but this is what I have so far, and I want to finish it before summer. Oh, sorry. I just stepped on my tripod. Oh, okay, I don't even know how this was positioned before. Hold on, whatever. Anyway, now the last project. Is this my last WIP? Yeah. My last WIP is my current WIP that I have been religiously working on the past 2 weeks. 2 weeks? I think it's about to be 2 weeks. And it is this right here. This right here. Right here. Oh, that's the cargo sweater by Lukrembo, by the way. I keep forgetting to say the names of people, the designers. Anyway, this is my, hold on. I'm almost to the stitch marker, so I'm just going to knit to it right quick, just so that I can easily show you guys the sweater. Okay, just give me a second. All right. So this sweater is the Louvre sweater by Petite Knit, and I split for sleeves last night. This sweater is about to be a banger. Okay, let me tell you. When I wore Kahila's Louvre sweater, I'll show a picture of me in it. She was wearing my sweater and I was wearing her sweater, but the black sweater, as you can see, that I'm wearing is her Louvre sweater that she made using the yarn that I got like almost 2 years ago, Pure Gint by Sun Is Gone? Sun Is Gone, I believe. And I was like, oh my god, I need one. I need one. And I was like, I want to use boucle yarn because she has a sweater using boucle yarn and it is so nice. And I was like, what if I made the Louvre using the boucle yarn? It's gonna come out so large, but I don't mind. Like, I want it. And so I started it. And this is what I'm using. Drops boucle, double stranded, and it is this big. It doesn't even look that big though. Like, I'm loving it. So this is one sleeve, you know, another sleeve, and this is how far down it is. I'm on the body now, so it's gonna be long and nice, and I won't even need to block this because it is already so drapey. You can't really tell because there's not a lot to it, but you cannot see these stitches, by the way. Like, good luck. Working with this yarn was so annoying when I was doing the German short rows because purling was the worst, but I got through it. Okay, I thought it would be worse because people talk about knitting with this yarn and they're like, oh my gosh, it's so hard, so hard. It's not really, as long as you don't think about your stitches, you know. If you're not someone who cares to count stitches like me, I don't care if I'm a stitch off. I don't care if I have 4 extra stitches. And oh well, I was doing body increases and I accidentally increased on the sleeves and I was just like, oh well. Oh well, it's gonna come out nice either way. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. You can tell the difference between the ribbing because the ribbing is a little more like a bunch. But then when you get to the stockinette section, you cannot see one round. You can barely see the raglan. And the raglan is right here. Can you see that? Yeah. It's crazy. So this won't even look like a knitted sweater. It's just gonna look store-bought, and that's so freaking cool to me. I love it. But yeah, so I'm actively working on this. I'm literally gonna work on it later today, probably. Maybe. It depends. Maybe I'll take a break from it because it is taxing on the hands. Let me tell you, okay? So I do have to take breaks here and there, but that's normal. That's good. It's making me take breaks. But I'm going to finish this sweater. And once I finish this sweater, I'm talking so much. Editing this video is going to be so annoying. Anyway, once I finish this sweater, I'm going to work on... Yeah, once I finish that sweater, I think I'm going to work on the Cargill sweater and finish that. And then I'll work on the socks, finish that. And then I'll work on my dress. Or do I do that sweater, the Louvre sweater, then my socks, then the... Yeah, okay, I'll do that. So go from small to big to small. So, no, big to small, big, small. So my Louvre sweater, finish that. Then go to my socks, finish that. Then go to my Sophie scarf, finish that. Then go to my dress and work on that for the spring, summer. I like that idea. Yeah, I like that idea. All right. And then I'll be able to work on something new. Oh my gosh. I need to pump these out, okay? Because I don't want to cast on anything new until that, you know? Until I'm done with that. Because I have had these WIPS for a long time, and I don't want to continue having them into the summertime at all. Anyway, I don't have any future plans for projects because, like I just said, I want to finish my WIPS, so that is not even going to be a segment, to be honest, because it's just not. I do have acquisitions though, and all of them are from, well, a lot of them are from KopyKali, because I put myself on a yarn restriction, but she didn't. This is yarn from last year. This year, I'm not buying yarn. I got the yarn that I needed, like the boucle yarn. I got it in December, and I was like, that's it. I'm done with the yarn, and I'm not getting any more. I have too much, and I have so much that I can use for any project that I have in mind. The only thing I'll need to buy is mohair, which I don't think it counts because it's literally to pair with the project that I'm gonna be doing. Anyway, let me show you guys some yarn. So the first one is this yarn I already showed you. It's Under the Mistletoe. It's 80% superwash merino, 20% nylon, 400 yards, and it's 100 grams. And it is from Explore Knits and Fibers. It is this beautiful, beautiful yarn that was used to knit this sweater. It's from KopyKali. She also got these yarns. What is this? Classic Socks Superwash yarn. It is 2-ply yarn. It's so 2-ply yarn is so fluffy. But this is the yarn. And oh my gosh, what if I double strand it and make a weekend hat? I think I can do it because this total took 327 yards, less than 327 yards of DK weight. This is 400 yards each. If I combine it, you know, that's 800 yards, but together they will still be 400 yards, which means I won't have enough to make that hat. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm kind of going crazy here. I'm kind of going crazy. Oh yeah, this is my next hat right here. Oh, I didn't tell you guys the yarn. Sorry, I just got so excited. That's why I can't buy more yarn, okay? Anyway, this is called Apartment, and it is 100% superwash merino wool, 2-ply, 400 yards, and it's 100 grams. And this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, this right here, this will be a nice hat. It's going to be a nice hat because no ifs, ands, or buts. This is going to be a pair of socks of, I think I'll do vanilla socks because there's just so much yarn of this and I want to use as much as possible. Yeah, I'll do vanilla socks with that. I'll do the weekend hat by Petite Knit with that. So the next yarns KopyKali got, and it was one of a kind yarns, and this is Bougie Sock. So this is Red Door Fiber Studios sock. I was supposed to continue that sentence. Red Door Fiber Studios, one of a kind Bougie Sock base. And the bougie sock base is 80% merino, superwash merino, 80% superwash merino, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. Oh my god. This is called Katana, and this is Truth Teller, which is an Akatar yarn. And this is so soft and nice, especially since it has cashmere in it. And I am debating what I should make with this. I'm thinking maybe I should do another weekend hat. I want so many of these because I have been wearing that one almost every day. I know I'm gonna wear these as well. So yeah, another hat, 100%. For sure. Another yarn that I got from Kahila, like she bought it and then just gave it to me, you know, is from the Oopsie sale. And I think these are 2-ply fingering as well. And it was this set. They are unlabeled. But it is this palette right here. And then this palette right here. Oh my gosh. So with these, I'm going to make a cumulus tee. I believe I'll only need these 3. This camera's about to cut off in a second. Yep, I was right. But yeah, I think these 3 will be enough for a cumulus tee because it's just 1 strand of fingering weight yarn, and this is probably 1,200 yards, so that'll be enough. It has to be enough. If this is enough for a sweater, yeah. This last skein, I don't know what I'll do with that, but maybe, wait. This is the same as this. Hold on. Sorry, I have to put in this meme because I keep saying it. I think it's Nicki Minaj saying it.
Hold on on that. Hold on.
This last skein here, that's in this pack, is the same as this skein right here in this pack. Oh my god. You guys know what I want to say? A weekend hat? Oh my god, a weekend hat? This, another weekend hat? Okay, that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4 hats already. This one, this could be a sock. It's fine. I am getting so excited right now to make these hats. I may have to add them. Okay, no, I can't. Okay, so sorry for this chaoticness, but like, yarn just makes me so happy. Anyway, this last acquisition is a gift that I got from an indie dyer who reached out to me. I believe they are Canadian, and it is Arcane Fiberworks. And they asked me what yarn weight I like the most, and of course fingering. Hello, yummy. They sent me 6 skeins of different fingering weight yarns that they carry. So I'm going to show you guys all of the colors. So there's this one right here. Hold on. Yarn overboard. Oh, another one. Okay. There's this one right here. And this one is called For All the Trees. And it is 80% merino and 20% nylon. 400 meters or 435 yards. Ooh, that's a lot of yarn. And it's 100 grams, of course. And they add all the gauge information as well, which is pretty cool. And yeah, so this one is For All the Trees. So pretty. The next one is this tonal. Ooh, oh my gosh. And this one is called Burgundy, which, yeah, it's burgundy. And all of these are the same base. Same base, same weight. The next one is this variegated yarn right here. This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Hold on, can you focus on this beautiful yarn, please? Focus on, okay, there we go. Oh my goodness. So pretty. Look at this gold at the bottom. And this one is called Autumn Drive Fair. Very, very good name. And this next tonal is this brown color. Oh my gosh. It's literally called brown. Brown and burgundy, you know, just right on the nose. And it is just, it has so many different shades of brown in it. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. Now the next two are totally off course with these other yarns. There's this pink one. It's called She Sells Seashells. Oh, that's so pretty. And it is this one right here. Let's focus, please. Oh my gosh, it's like pinkish and grays. And it is so, so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my, I'm just imagining knitting with that. And then the last one, I guess it's not so far off, but it is this color right here. And this is called Silent Night. It has a lot of grays and dark blues, light greens, some browns at the bottom. And it is just beautiful. So I was debating what I'm going to make with these, because I'm just like, what am I going to knit with it? Blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I think, so there are two things that I can knit with this, right? I can knit a dress with it. And I could like combine, I can just like alternate all of these skeins, because I would want to use all of them in one. Like I will find a way to make them, I don't care if they blend or not, like I will use all of them. Or I was thinking I could make some pants. And I'm thinking I'm leaning more toward pants. But it depends, because let me tell you, Friday Knits, ooh, she has like the best single stranded fingering weight projects ever. Like she has tops and shorts and these dresses that she's coming out with. And I'm just like, I think I'm gonna, for spring and summer, because it's currently summer for her right now because she's Australian, but it's winter here, you know. And I'm like, she's been coming out with a bunch of summery things, and it's so perfect because I want those. Okay, I want those. So I think I'm either going to do maybe like one of her tanks with one of these and some shorts with the other ones, and then I want to do a dress with these skeins. So this one will go more like here, and then this will go like here, you know, like these combinations, just like alternate these. Hold on, let me put this here. Just like alternate these together. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This will be so nice. So nice. Very nice. Yeah, anyway, so I think these will be shorts and a tank. And I don't care if they don't match, okay? Like, I'm not a matchy person. So, Friday Knits, I'm coming for your patterns. I mean, I already bought them. I bought all of them. And I'm waiting for her to come out with this button-down dress. Oh my gosh. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the dresses for some reason. Anyway, that is all that I have for this podcast. I have no clue how long it is. How long have I been talking? Ooh. I don't know. I know it's been probably an hour at this point, but listen, I had a lot to talk about, all right? And we all know that we all love these long podcasts anyway. So that's all that I have for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will, like I said, I will come out with these podcasts once a month just to update you guys on what I'm working on, what I finished, etc., etc. But throughout the month, I will be posting vlogs, because those are my favorite things to post. And if you want to keep up with the in-betweens of my thoughts of my projects and other things, as I just vlog my life as well and the little things that I do, there's probably a vlog coming out next week. So, you know, look out for that after this podcast. And I'll see you guys next time. Let me know what you have been working on. Let me know if you worked on something while watching this. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye!